Good morning to the people. Good morning to the people. Got a lot on our minds this morning as I discuss with my coworker, where we're trying to adjust to the untimely passing of King Von from Chicago, you know what I mean, a famous drill rapper. So it brought up the point between me and my brother this morning that is it time to be done with drill rap? And before people, jump out the roof or out the window, a lot of success has come from drill rap, you know what I'm saying? And even at my age of 41, I do listen to it. I do still like hardcore rap, so to speak, from time to time. But as I sit here and watch these young kings be assassinated in their jewelry and all these things they work hard for, you understand? And they're dying in the streets, and while they're bleeding in the streets, their jewelry is being taken off their body. And keep in mind, this is not about the material. This is about the human. This is about the person. Was still mourning deeply the loss of Pop Smoke. His posthumous album doing so well, his songs dominating the charts everywhere, but he's not here to enjoy that. So we were talking, my brother Kasem, we've been talking, and we're like, man, drill rap, is it time to change that culture? And as quick as I said, I'm gonna have to say yes, because it's led to a lot of success for our young kings and their families. But once the main person is gone, Pop Smoke, King Von, and many others, the list is so long at this point, but once the main artist is murdered, the team collapses. The revenue for the family, for the kids, like when you let the king be taken off the board that's bringing in the money, then everything fades. It's a bigger loss than even you can imagine, just losing that person. You're losing a piece of an industry. And then my heart thinks about Little Durk, who he comes from this. He started the label. He signs his guys. But all his guys are being assassinated. So I think about how heavy his heart is as he chases success and success for his people. But we're coming from these communities in this mind state where we're at constant war with each other. But we're becoming successful, but we're killing the successful people. King, you got anything to add to this?
Really, just coming from, a younger standpoint, I'm just seeing like how we're not learning anything. There's nothing to be learned of what's going on. So it's just gonna keep happening. And I'm just like, at this point, how many more rappers is it gonna take for us to really like wake up?
Wake up.
We kings. At the end of the day, we kings, and we not conducting ourselves as such.
Say that.
It really speaks to who we are and the image that we portray. Like, you got to understand, other races, they look at this and they don't say, well, that's just once in a blue, or that's just that situation. They look at everyone. They look at all of us like, wow, these people, they don't have no love for each other. It's like, how could they expect to get love from anybody else if they don't have love for each other?
Good point. Yes.
So that's how I look at it. It's like, we have to start loving each other more so we can put that out there, and it doesn't become like a thing where it's only Black Lives Matter when a cop kills us. It's only Black Lives Matter when it's somebody else. Because now I don't see anybody on social media saying, well, this was wrong and we have to stop this. It's not the same energy when it's a white person that does it, when it's
us
cop
against
or
us,
police that do it. When it's us, it's like, well,
acceptable.
It's accepted.
Sadly.
So that's my take on it. Like, we have to change our whole mindset.
Yes, we do.
And it's just gonna be for the better of us. Like, you gotta understand, like, going into 2021, I don't want to see another story about a rapper getting killed.
I can't take it personally.
Because at this point, it's like
my stomach hurts right now.
When is it gonna stop?
Seriously, man, it's too much.
But that's my whole thing on it.
Thank you, Kasem. Death on death, man. It's just, I appreciate the Young King perspective. You know what I mean? It's literally sickening. You know what I'm saying? We can't go this way. So if the structure of drill rap is to kill competition on sight, kill over women you're dating, kill because he got a bigger chain than you, we really got to take, not really, we are, because when I say things happen. We're going to take a real look at drill rap. And for me, who's relaunching a record label in 2021, I really had to sit and think about this over the weekend. Like, I'm pulling away from drill. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? Because in the music industry, especially hip hop, you have to travel to promote your album. You have to travel to promote your music. You got to go to LA. You got to go to Miami. You got to go to Atlanta. You got to go to Houston. You got to go to Chicago. You got to come to New York. You got to go to New Jersey, etc. We can't go anywhere to continue to get the money and elevate the money, because when you get somewhere else, there's already somebody laying in waiting to beef with you or kill you just so they could be on Instagram and saying, I killed him. Now you go and do life, and you done killed the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? You're killing the kings, man. The kings you're killing kings. You're killing the future. You're killing what we need. You're killing the success. We fight our way out of the ghetto to be successful and do better for our family, but you're killing the people who are making it to the top of the barrel because the other crabs in the barrel are pulling them down. And you say, oh, that's all they rap about. Well, that's all they know. Ain't nothing new to this, man. I come from the streets of Patterson. That came from the streets of Jersey City. We know what violence is. We know what we got to fight our way out of, but we got to do better. Something has to change, and it is going to change in 2021 in the hip-hop music industry, because we are tired of being sick to the stomach of you losing young kings to murder, and we get to watch it on video like it's TV. Black men being killed wholesale all across the country, and we get to watch it in prime time. I'm disgusted, man. And my stomach literally hurts from this. I thought about it all weekend. So that was the basic of today's discussion. We got to take a hard look at drill rap. We understand, trust me, how it's getting people out the hood, how it's been successful, but it's also the catalyst of what's destroying us. We have to change the foundation of how we celebrate music and love each other. Any final thoughts, King?
I just want to say, our kids look at this too. And I want to send prayers to King Jones' family and his children, because I don't know what it is to not grow up with a father, but I could just imagine. And then to find out that your father was killed because of nothing, really.
Nothing. Foolishness.
How is that? How is his son gonna feel when he grows up? Is it gonna repeat? Is the cycle gonna repeat? And anybody that's around his son, are they gonna teach him right, or are they gonna teach him wrong? And that's the thing. Like we gotta stop the cycle. Stop it. Because if it keeps going on, we're gonna always be in last place as a race. And it's gonna continue to go on for generations and generations, and that's not what we want.
That's not what we want.
We're trying to elevate ourselves into a position where we are independent,
yes,
dependent,
yes,
and we not loving each other like we should. And like my coworker said, we killing the kings. Killing the kings, and you're not giving them a time to flourish. You're not giving them the time to grow.
Thank you, King.
Out of the lifestyle that they grew up.
Yes, they're so young.
I don't know what it is to grow up, in a gang, because I never been in a gang. Yes, I've been approached about joining a few, but when you have your mom and your dad and you got a solid foundation at home, it's easy to say no.
That's right.
But when you don't have that love at home,
Preach, King.
it's not that easy to say no.
Preach, King. They become your family.
Right. When you don't have home cooked meals, you're not growing up with that love and that shared community. Like you're not growing up you're not growing up with that. So you're gonna seek that love from other places.
That's right.
So it's not like we could blame King Von for the way he was thinking and the way he was.
Not at all.
You know, this is what was given to him.
Product of his environment.
You know, this is what the life that was given to him.
That's
so,
right. And over time, he would have overcame that.
The last words that he said, like, it goes to show, like, this needs to stop. It's a continuous cycle. We need to break it, and we need to bring it back to where we was going in the 60s and how we were thinking and how we were conducting ourselves.
Black unity, black pride.
Black unity, black pride, and you can't hate on your brother because he's doing better. What you should do is ask him, how can I get to that level?
Go ahead, brother.
Ask him.
Go ahead,
Yo,
brother.
what you doing that's making, what you doing that's you getting successful or you getting to the bag?
Yes.
Don't hate on your brother for getting to the bag. Ask him how you can get to the bag. I'm pretty sure he be able to help you. You know, I was just at the gym the other weekend, and it's like, why do I gotta go to the gym and people that look like me want to mean mug me and grill me? It's like, damn, like,
yes.
Ask me, like, oh, like, what you doing that's you get to your, you know, you getting your body to look like that.
Yes, sir.
But we hate on each other for simple shit. You know what I'm saying? You see a white dude with a nice car, it's like, oh, he worked hard for it. You see your own brother with a nice car, you might say, oh, he probably got at least. He ain't really, he might have sold drugs for it, or it ain't gotta be all that.
That's right.
You gotta stop hating on each other.
Gotta stop the hate.
Gotta stop hating on each other, and we gotta stop competing with each other, trying to see, oh, I got more money than him. Oh, I could probably take his bitch. Like it don't gotta be all that. It don't gotta be all that.
That's right.
We gotta start respecting each other, looking at each other as equals, and really coming to a common ground.
Amen, brother. Time for real change. Time for real change, my people, and the change is coming. It's gonna happen, because it ain't gonna keep going like this. We can't. Two Kings right here just said it. We can't take it anymore. We tired of all these RIPs. Stay tuned.